Alright boys, welcome back to another vlog. We are starting the vlog off with me actually driving Trevor's 450. Now, you guys know from the last video, we're gonna get the dually and everything. We're gonna put it back together. We're gonna put a new engine in it. It's gonna be great. But the only dually I've really driven was Mark, so I'm trying to get used to the whole dually life. And the difference with my dually is it's got upgraded rear leafs or something.
It's got some extra overloads.
So that means it's extra stiff.
Honestly, it feels about like this.
Okay. So driving this is gonna kind of be like the 350.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drive this to the shop, see what I think about it. It's gonna be a big change from a 250 single to a hard dually.
Well, long bed dually as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it's not that bad.
I feel like they're harder to drive on the street too.
Some people say that, but they're just not used to driving trucks. I mean, if you lived in town, it would probably kind of suck. Do you live in like a town, a small town?
Yeah.
But you guys do a lot of like over the road traveling.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about it. But can we just talk about this screen? Oh my god, dude, that's beautiful.
It's big.
It's huge,
Big
dude.
girl.
Wow. All right, let's get to the shop. We just got to the shop. I drove the 450. It's pretty good. On the smooth roads, it's beautiful. It's like the best truck you'll ever drive in your life. But on the rocky roads, dude, it is an absolute nightmare.
She's a little stiff.
She's a little stiff, but we went ahead and we pushed the Sunny onto the lift side. We're gonna get this thing up in the air and start working on it. But before we do anything, I wanted to announce something real cool. Trevor and I, we're working together. You guys know we're gonna be rebuilding the Sunny and stuff. Trevor's giving away that F250. We wanted to come out with something special as a collab shirt. You guys love the collab shirts between me and Trev. And considering the Sunny's back, we did our very first Sunny shirt, and I think it came out freaking sick.
It came out too good. It kind of like, it's almost scary.
Yeah.
The shirt is too good.
It's too good for what this looks like right now,
Yeah.
but we're gonna get there.
But that's the whole vision of it. Like the vision of the Sunny at the end is to get it exactly like it looks on the shirt.
It's almost kind of motivational because like the designer made the truck that we're trying to make,
Well,
and now we're just gonna mimic the truck.
It's also kind of like now we have something to live up to.
For sure.
You know, like you're putting it on the internet, that's the shirt, that's what it's supposed to look like.
And I love Trev's behind this with me, so it's not just me, you know?
It's not just you.
So like we gotta get it done, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're on the line as well now, I love that.
So if it doesn't get done, we both look.
Exactly. I like that. But if you guys want to order that, it's going to be in the description below. And obviously, if you buy that shirt, you get entered to win his F250 giveaway with how many bonus entries right now?
20 times.
20
times
times
bonus
entries. So definitely don't sleep on that. You guys always love the collab shirts, so we're going to keep that going. And I'm really excited to get the Sunny going. So with that being said, let's get this thing on the lift. And I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. This thing is so cute on the lift, dude.
It's tiny. We could put two of them on there. Like
Dude,
next to each
it's
other.
actually insane. I was nervous it wasn't gonna fit because this is like a truck lift. Like, look at how big these arms are for this tiny
It's a
car.
12,000 pound.
How much do you think this weighs? 1,800 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, about.
Oh, your truck.
Yeah.
Oh, less than that now.
Yeah.
No engine and training?
Yeah,
It's probably
no.
like 15, 1400.
Yeah, it's
1,200 pounds.
It's crazy. All right, boys. Well, obviously this isn't like a normal build for me because the car is just completely apart and I've never worked on one of these. So I want to just take it stage by stage, and considering the gas tank is out and everything, we're gonna have to figure some sort of fuel pump solution out. It just doesn't have a fuel pump in there because of the way this stock was truck. Didn't work like that, but I just wanted to get it on the lift to see where the fuel tank bolted up to, and it looks like it goes the long way, and then the neck comes through here, and then it goes out where the fuel door is over there. That's easy. Now we gotta hop on the internet and see what kind of fuel pump we can work with, because this car used to have a surge tank. The fuel pump was in the bed of the truck. I don't feel like this type of truck deserves something like that. I think that's too ugly. It's not like proper. So we're gonna try our best to maybe get a fuel pump in there, or maybe try to get an external fuel pump. I don't know yet. We're gonna do some Google searching, and I'll be right back.
It looks tiny. It looks like it's probably like
It's very tiny.
maybe like 8 gallons or maybe 10.
Maybe 10 would be pushing it. But we just wanted to test fit the fuel tank to see what kind of room we're working with.
I mean, like I said, there's companies that make like a drop-in thing where you like cut a hole and then you put in a fuel hanger with a internal fuel pump.
How much room do we
Especially
have up
with
there? Not any.
You have enough room where their lines are going, so and it has like a little loopy 90.
They don't make like external pumps?
Technically, we could.
Is that ghetto?
I mean, it would technically just need a little suction, but I would say like an internal pump with like one of those fuel mats.
Yeah, like that Holly mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it like if there's fuel touching it right here, it sucks it and pulls it into the pump. You don't need a whole lot of fuel system either, because this thing's just an NASR that's gonna make like 200 horse. Basically, like a stock pump out of anything would work.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like, I think Detroit's make a little pump, any of that stuff. But yeah, we could just see what's available. And then running the line should be easy. It's weird, there's not like frame rails underneath.
It's like an E36 kind of. Like there's nowhere to actually like run lines properly.
And like keep them protected.
We're just in shambles right now because we're trying to figure out where everything should go.
We need to look at the engine on the outside of it and see what pieces it's missing. Obviously, we have AC compressor, we have alternator.
Yeah.
But what other stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
We're not going to have a power steering pump on it because it's manual steering, so we don't have to worry about that. But then, you know, belts and routing and all that stuff too. I don't know if you're going to run AC. Like, I would say we need maybe skip AC for a little while.
Okay.
The exhaust is already fabricated.
Yeah, that's
and
easy.
The tunnel has already been modified.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff has already been done. Should be easy, and the engine's already been in here before, so they're just putting it in there and then seeing where everything lines up and then figuring out like the wiring harness. It's like one of those things of like not wasting time and doing things twice, but also getting stuff done.
All right, boys. Well, we're kind of jumping around because we're just figuring out exactly what we need to do. You see that? The whole top of the piston's rusty. Everything is pretty rusty. Let's check the second hole. Pretty gross in there. Third, pretty gross, and then the fourth. Disgusting. So this is absolutely pathetic, but we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna spray WD-40 in it. We're gonna just let it soak through. I think you're supposed to put like ATF and stuff like that too, but I know WD-40 might just help a little bit. We're not gonna turn it over yet.
Compressed air first, blow some shit out, then WD-40.
You think so? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my God, dude. Well, you can clearly tell the spark plugs got taken out, never got put back in. Like I'm thinking like right when this thing got there, spark plugs were pulled and then to never be seen again. The reason why we're doing this is we just want to try to lube it up so when we do turn this over, we don't get any scoring or anything like that. And obviously we'll drain the oil, we'll make sure everything's good. But I think that might be good. So that's project number 1, I guess. All right, guys, well, to be honest, I don't remember where we left off yesterday because me, Trevor, and Eric, we spent all day just inventorying, going through everything. Like every time we were about to do something, it was either a really slippery slope or we ran into a part where we don't have a part. Like we wanted to first get the engine in, get it running. But then they didn't give back my ECU. I dropped an ECU off of this car and now I don't have one, and it's an Autech specific one. But so since we couldn't do that, we were trying to see where we wanted to start with the body. Trevor, he's a big body guy, so he sees things that normal people don't see.
And you can't unsee them.
And then he showed me, and then I can't unsee it. So we went back and forth all day yesterday on like how crazy we should go. But I think we figured it out. We want this truck to be really cool. With the time budget we're given, we're gonna start with the front end first. Because I think what's important is getting this thing in the right direction, getting it running and driving. And if we go down the wormhole of straightening out the bed, doing all of that, cutting the rear, I feel like we're never gonna get the engine in the time span that we want.
The initial plan when we first talked about this whole thing was get the engine in, paint the bay, paint the front.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to that.
And we looked at that as like a realistic thing.
Yeah.
Like we could do the truck, we could do this, but then I start looking at it and I want to like, it's hard for me to just let it go.
Yeah.
But I think if we do the front end really good, we get enough paint, because obviously we got the paint matched, so we could get the front fit, everything good, as long as we're not like dealing with, you know, kind of panel to panel stuff. But with the fiberglass, looking at it, I think everything should line up pretty well.
Yeah, this is a good kit.
We're gonna get it fit really good to where like we're not gonna have to add any filler in here and like blend in between the panels. So we should be able to have all that stuff. Obviously, we still have to fit the kit. There's some gaps like right in here that are pretty tight here, and then this guy here in the front. Buzz some things down. We might have to add some fiberglass back in some spots. We don't want to make the gaps bigger. We want them to match
Exactly.
the front and the rear, and just have it look good. And obviously, it's not going to be like an award-winning SEMA show truck, but we want it to be presentable.
We want it right too.
Yeah.
We don't want to half-ass anything. So with that being said, we don't really touch the chassis so much. Let's paint the bay, paint all this stuff, clean all this stuff that we can take off. Maybe next time, if people love the build so much, we come back and then we completely refresh the whole rear.
And so you're planning on keeping this, right?
I would like to,
You're
yes.
not going to do a giveaway?
I don't even know where that came from because you called me one day, you're like, yo, let's give give it away? And I said, absolutely not. And that was as far as the giveaway thing went. And apparently someone started a rumor saying that I said that I was going to do a giveaway, which is absolute bullshit.
We've talked about doing like a collab giveaway. Like,
Yeah, and no, don't get us wrong. We want to do some collab giveaway together because me and Trevor just like working together. We like to come up with excuses to be able to make sense for business purposes to do stuff.
Yeah.
So we do want to do something, but I'll say it right here. It's not the Sunny. The Sunny is just something special. It's something cool. To be honest, it's just like I've had this for a really long time. It's about time to get it together. All right, boys. Well, it is another day and the Sunny is getting worked on. So really stoked on this. Saturday, I think I explained it to you guys. He got this all straightened out. All of this is ready for primer. We got Jeremy and Eric over here. They are prepping like the headlight covers and things like that to get ready for primer. So super stoked on that. I think by the end of the day, we'll be able to get everything in primer and then gonna have to sand it, do that all again. But I think it's coming out good. The bodywork is definitely the most tedious of this, and especially because this is fiberglass. And Trevor, he is a perfectionist, so he wants to make sure everything is straight and nice. So it does take a little time, but it is coming. This is the 15. Yeah, what do you have, an Android?
Damn, you gotta give that motherfucker more
Oh,
credit
okay,
than
good.
that shit.
What is that one?
Jeez.
Why are you saying damn?
Talking shit about Eric.
No, I just asked if you had an Android. That wasn't talking shit. What are you saying about Android users, Trevor? What are you saying about them? I would just ask if you had an Android. And you said it was talking shit, so go ahead and say it with your chest.
No, because he has an iPhone. You made it sound.
What did I make it sound like? Say it.
You were sitting there because he was like impressed by your iPhone. And like
Because I was filming.
And then he has like an older one. Like what is yours? 13 Pro. So his is a 13 Pro.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what do you have, an Android or something? And I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna talk shit. Dude, you know for a fact, if you're on Craigslist, right? You text a motherfucker and you see a green text. What are you thinking? Say it.
I don't know.
What's the first thing that comes to your head? You know you're bothered by the green text.
No, it doesn't bother me.
No, don't lie.
I just hope they have money, you know?
Eric, what do you think? You like the green or blue text?
I'm just so used to the iPhone now.
Yeah, so if you see a green text, you're like, what the hell? You know?
I used to be an Android boy back when there was no iPhone.
Would you ever go back?
No.
No, never.
No,
the
especially-
ecosystem's just too good.
Well, I mean, everything just syncs together. You have AirDrop, which is just works.
Yeah.
The iMessage, which is just nice.
Oh, see, he does hate the green text. We
It's
caught
not that I
him. We
hate
caught
it.
him.
I just wouldn't. I don't hate the people.
I never said I hated the person that has the Android. I didn't claim that.
I don't hate the people.
I'm just like, man, there's better choices, you know? And you can get a cheaper iPhone, for sure.
Can you believe that Matt used to be an Android guy?
I know. I literally had to pay him to smash his phone and buy him an iPhone. That's what I did. And ever since then, he's never went back. He got paid to go to an iPhone and got a free iPhone from it.
But now you have a guy that has a working ecosystem that you can trust and rely on.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is an Apple ad, dude. This is looking good.
It's not bad,
Definitely overwhelming with how much of this process
Just a
takes.
sculptor. So like we could have literally the second day you were here, if we would have just scuffed this stuff.
Yeah.
Takes a couple.
You think it would have looked like shit?
We could have probably would have looked like the rest of the truck.
Shit. Yeah, dude, the dents are fucking atrocious in this thing, dude. It's hard to see on camera, but there's like 10 of them. There's some over there. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the middle.
Sanding on it.
That's kind of a sick angle. Android users wouldn't get that angle.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, so it's been a few days since I updated this video just because there's been a lot of body work, a lot of stuff like that, and Trevor's been filming all of the behind the scenes of that, so if you want to see that, check over at Trevor Jameson channel. But, hey, look at that. Dude, honestly, Is it me, or does it kind of go a little hard without the fenders and that little fucking chin strap right there? Kind of looks sick. I mean, obviously I'd never run it like that, but it does look kind of cool. But Trevor is about to prime the fenders for the second time. He just sanded them down and everything. And the reason why he's taping all of that is because we're just concerned with the top at the moment. Because the bottom actually, after the first prime, came out really good. We don't have to worry about any of that. But there is like a little low side right there that you have to fill and do that. Just gonna prime over that. I'm starting to learn, dude. The hood looks sick. You could see there was a little crack there once upon a time, but that is all fixed. I'm excited. The hood looks just so aggressive.
It's a good hood.
It's what? Oh, you don't want to prime those suckers?
No.
You want me to tape those for you? Yeah, I'll tape them. Here, I'll be back, guys. See you tomorrow. Trev's now ready to prime. Everything is all good. We got everything taped off, so check how cool this hood looks primed. Dang, looking pretty sick. Nice even coats. We're gonna let this cure overnight. Fenders are done as well. Looking nice. Super stoked on how this thing's gonna come out. This is not what I expected, but Trevor is the absolute man when it comes to painting, bodywork, things like that. And this thing is gonna look absolutely killer. Well, I haven't said this yet. I mean, the Patreon knows what wheels we're getting. But I accidentally kind of won some wheels from Japan, bidding with parts from Japan. They sent me some wheels. There was one going up that day, and it was like a 2-day bid. I was like, screw it, put this amount on, and we'll see if we win. We won, so we did get some wheels for the Sunny. But unless you're a patron, you're just gonna have to wait to see them till they get here. But I'm very excited about it. What's going on here, Trav? You detailing the car? You're a detailer now?
Yeah, I've always been a detailer. No, there was a spot right here, and I was just looking at it,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to see.
I kind of like this thing.
Oh, this thing's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. You gonna do the whole truck, or? No, he says.
I have all the stuff to do it. I was just giving it a little test,
It looks nice, though.
little Trevi test.
That's the only shiny spot we got on the truck now.
There's more shiny spots than that.
Yeah.
That's not the only one.
No, it's not the only.
Hey, when are you gonna order some wheels?
Dude. What, the last 2 days we've just been ordering stuff. Thousands and thousands of dollars, Trev. That's been like the most important thing, because like after this body work, if we don't have any parts, we're fucked. You know what I mean? So like right now we only have body work because we don't have parts, and we kind of kept delaying the whole part debacle. So now here we are just ordering, but it's coming together.
You know what I don't like?
What?
Just doing bodywork only. There's just so much, because we're like, it's like the bed. And
That's why you were
like,
doing that?
guide coated the fenders, because
Yeah.
we're getting ready to block these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prime the hood, but I want to block these real quick, see if there's anything I need to fix.
So you can get in the primer again. That's good. Yeah.
Because we just primer. That's
Because you're primer guy.
the only thing we do around here anymore.
You should be used to it, though. Like, you are primer king. You like it.
I don't know if I like it. I think I'm at the point where I've done enough of it. I'm like,
Oh, you're old. So you're over it.
maybe slightly over it.
Yeah.
What
I
do we do
don't.
with this radiator support?
Dude,
Look at
this,
it.
this is not
The
good,
whole
Trev.
piece is just gone.
This is not
We
good.
haven't ordered a radiator. We haven't ordered any of that stuff. Remember the first day we sat down, we're like, we need a radiator. We need this.
We took the fuel tank out and everything. We did all of that.
We should probably stick the engine in here real quick.
What do you mean real quick?
Real quick.
Like, just real quick?
Pull it out, just stick it in.
All right, how about this? We're going to stick the engine in real quick. You ready? Wait, you're not Trevor. Oh, there you are, dude. Well, I mean, it's in. So now, why did we go through this whole process of getting this in? Because we want to, like, shave some of the firewall and stuff?
There's a bunch of holes. So
Ton of holes.
back here, AC, there's some heater hose things, there's some stuff touching. This PCV hose is like almost touching. It's crazy how
Perfect
close.
it fits?
Yeah.
But I think whoever was working on this like last, I mean, before I bought it, they kind of already figured out like the heater cord, because like this goes into it and stuff, and then that kind of plumbs behind the dash. Yeah. So things like that. And they obviously deleted the booster. To be honest, we probably could run a booster, but we won't. We did notice that you can see along the clutch master, you can see all the paint is getting ripped up.
All the paint chipping.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, buddy.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, huh?
Pretty nice,
You like that?
I kind of want to get the bay painted soon.
Hey, we ordered the radiator.
Order the radiator.
Fans.
Hope there's enough room.
Dude, don't start. That was $425, dude. Don't start.
So fuel lines, and we need the, you know what else? We need that fuel pump hanger. There's not a that's not a factory fuel pressure regulator.
This
so
is also just bent too. At the end of the day, it's just an SR.
fuel pressure regulator on there.
You like that? No, bless me. Oh, thank you. See, at least someone's got a fucking heart here.
I think if you're within proximity of getting sprayed.
No, I went like this. I was literally like this.
You don't get the bless.
This thing looks sick in there, though. Can we talk about that?
Because this thing was more complete when you first got it than it's ever been.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
And we're excited to see it sitting in.
Yeah.
Not excited because I know how much little stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of little stuff for sure. But what do you think the game plan is? Like, take it back out now? Like, what do you think?
I think we need to look at the heater hoses.
Okay.
Wiring harness is going to be here.
Yeah, shout out Wiring Specialties. They're hooking it up for the Datsun. Really excited for that.
Fuel line, or we need brake lines too.
Yeah, but that's just some nickel copper lines we can figure out, yeah?
Are you going to drive this thing back to Connecticut?
Nope.
sometime?
Am I going to drive it? I don't know. Put it down in the comments if I should drive it. I don't know if I should drive it.
Compression?
Should have good compression. They did a leak down test.
Before it got rusty?
Yeah. Yeah, before it got rusty. Before no one put spark plugs back in it. I like how they did this Hot Boy white with blue flake. Who the fuck would do that? I kind of like it with no front end. Looks sick.
You just leave it on.
It's a cool look. Nah.
You just leave
It definitely looks better with it, but it doesn't look bad.
I love the SR. The SRs just look good.
They do.
Like, I think an SR in a rear-wheel drive configuration looks way better than, like, a K-Series.
I agree.
They're just a good-looking engine.
Alrighty, we're going to come up with a game plan. We're going to stop rambling here, and we'll let you know. So we're testing the seating position. I don't think it's that bad. Ready? Hold on. First. Dude, this is actually sick as fuck.
Do you feel nice?
I can just picture now just my titties going down, jumping down the road with those Colorado fucking highways. Now the shifter's kind of mint. Like, I feel like you can get down in this thing with the Autech, dude. Fucking banging first to second, shifting into third. I think it could be fire.
I don't know. When the seat was sitting forward, it looked like you had to shift it with your elbow. But now it doesn't
probably
look bad.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth. You don't need fucking on.
What about sixth?
Oh yeah, it is sixth.
Okay, what about reverse? Where's reverse at?
Ooh, buddy, hold on. I don't even know.
Nice.
You like that?
That's pretty good.
You didn't think I was gonna be able to do that.
I really didn't know.
This is actually sick. This is actually kind of cool that sitting in here, this is motivation.
This is the first time you sat in it?
Nah. I was definitely fatter when I bought the car. I definitely fit better for sure. You like this?
That's good.
How ghetto this is, dude. How ghetto is that? Honest, 1 to 10.
That's pretty wild.
Let me get the fuck out of this thing.
Back to work.
You bitch. All right, boys. Well, we have officially figured out a game plan. So I think we talked about, we finally ordered the radiator and everything. It's actually for Datsun Sunny for an SR swap. So we found that, so it should fit in these holes and everything, but we can't really paint the bay until we get the radiator so we can actually make a proper radiator support. As you can see, everything is just super loose, like super unstable, and it would be kind of pointless to sand it all right now, prime it, when we still have to weld things. So for now, we're gonna leave the engine in so we can test fit the radiator, we can do all of that. That gives us a little more time to see what kind of holes we wanna fill and things like that, and have a better game plan instead of just taking the engine back out, rushing everything. I think it's a good idea to just leave it in and wait for that radiator. Another big thing, Trevor actually needs this lift. He sold a car and he needs to do like a turbo job or something. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put the suspension back on, I'm gonna put the wheels back on, and we're gonna make this thing a roller. We're probably actually gonna park it underneath over here behind the shipping container, because as things are priming, we can actually start fitting it outside. Once we get to the blocking stage with the guide coat and everything, at least it'll be outside, we can blow it off. We're not worried about fiberglass dust throughout the whole shop, things like that. So I think Trevor and I, we formed a good game plan, and now it's just time to get to work and make this thing a roller once again. Just to recap, you guys saw we painted the hood and everything last night. This is how it came out. Trev's in the booth priming more stuff as we speak. Here's the fenders. So definitely a lot of progress, but still a lot of work to be done. All right, boys, well, it's been about 2 days since I updated this video, but I think we're gonna just stop the Sunny video here. This is where we're kind of left off. I got the front suspension back on and everything. You guys know that the engine is in the car. We're currently waiting on Wiring Specialties harness, which I've talked to them and they're working on it, and I'm actually really excited to get the Wiring Specialties harness in this, and we're gonna do the fuse box and all of that. I can't wait to show you guys, but we're waiting on that. Everything is ready to actually now be painted. So the only thing I have to do here is I have to wet sand this at like 400, and the top is already done. I just have to get rid of all of this guide coat and stuff. After that, everything will be actually ready to be painted, including the truck stuff. Give you guys a little update on the truck stuff. Everything, it's been crazy, and honestly all of my time and effort has been going towards the trucks, just because that has to be done, you know. So you guys see we got the cab, there's no frame here, we got it outside, we're washing it. My truck is now in here, we're starting to take my truck apart and stuff. There's a lot going on, but I figured I haven't even really posted one Sunny video, and I've just been kind of updating this video, and I think it's just time to restart a new Sunny video, get this one out for you guys, and hopefully next Sunny video we can have a lot of progression, meaning front end painted, front end installed, hopefully harness here, hopefully radiator here, making the radiator support, all of that. So the Sunny is coming. I'm very excited for it, but obviously it's just a lot of body work. It's a lot of time and it's a lot of effort. So maybe it doesn't look like there's a lot done, but I promise you there's been a lot of sanding, a lot of priming, a lot of wet sanding, a lot of fiberglass work. There's been a lot, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go down in the description below and check out Trevor's giveaway. Don't forget to get a Sunny shirt. If you order now from the 28th, he's calling someone every single day, and he has like 8 or 9 Milwaukee toolkits that he's giving away every single day if you buy anything on the website. But I recommend you just buy the Sunny shirt because it's sick and we're never gonna make it again. Also, if you're a patron, you know that we got new wheels for the truck. That video is out live on Patreon now. We got new wheels for the Sunny. Those pictures are on Patreon right now. I just don't want to show them right. I want to show the wheels when everything is done. So if you guys want to wait, sick. If you can't wait, you can check it out on Patreon. But with that being said, guys, we are gonna see you guys in the next one when my heart breaks because my truck doesn't run anymore. See ya.